So in today's video we are back on the R32 and we're going to see if it runs. Now for those of you that don't know about the R32, go check out the top left hand corner. I always say top left, it's top right, and top right hand corner. The first video of the R32, basically it was a non-runner. I bought it and I think I fixed it. I don't know yet. We are going to find out today's video. We'll obviously get it in, do an engine oil change. Hopefully it still runs and we'll go for that road test. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe, please do like, and yeah. Follow me on Instagram as well at saving_salvage. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously going to give it a clean because it is, yeah, absolutely minging. We have some sort. I did leave this on charge for like 24 hours, so whether it's got a flat battery or yet, we're about to find out. Beautiful. Cold start, it's not very loud, but then I did look, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I don't know if you can see, I can't see the camera. It is a resonated system. Right, I've never actually driven this yet, as in even moved it. It moves. It's good. That Mark 7 will actually be for sale very soon. I'm going to rewrap it in a different colour because my my first attempt was alright, but it could be better. So yeah, if anyone's interested in a roughly 480, 490 brake Golf GTI, let me know in the comments. I've just found one major problem, and that is not good. Now I know for a fact that I reconnected the bonnet cable because I nearly forgot it, and that obviously reminded me of the fact that I have done it. So that's going to be a massive problem trying to get that bonnet open now. It must have come detached again, I don't know how, but it obviously has. Oh, that is going to be fun. Beautiful, all done. Whilst cleaning this, it also made sense to clean the R8 because that is getting pretty much to the same state of absolute disgustingness. Right, now fast forward over the weekend, didn't get a chance to do any after pictures or video of cleaning the car because I had to dart off, but it's in the workshop now, so it's kept nice and clean. We will do the reveal of it nice and clean outside at the end of towards the end of this video, once it's come out of the workshop. But for now, just look how good this looks. There isn't a single scratch, a single mark, a single scuff on this car whatsoever. No, just, it looks so good. Absolutely like A1 condition. I'm not going to waste time going over it now because I said I'll do that when it's outside, but for now it's in the workshop. We need to get it on the ramp. I need to get that bonnet open, which might be fun. I've got oil filter and 10 litres of oil. I don't know how much these take, maybe six and a half litres ish, I can't remember now, but we'll do an engine oil change, so at least we're flushed all the fuel out of the sump, and then we can go for a road test. And in between that, I will show you just how good this thing looks. And let's get rid of this as well, because it's the only thing that's ruining the look of it now. Oh, no, maybe not. Beautiful. Now, you would have noticed when I started the car up and reversed it back that the engine management light was on, so that is another thing that we have to look into, and that is where TopDown have kindly sponsored today's video, and I'm going to use my TopDown PHEONIX Plus to look into the car system and to get rid of the light and make sure there's no other surprises, and check all the rest of the ECUs as well and see what else we can find. So here it is, the TopDown PHEONIX Plus with the all-important Bluetooth adapter, which is in here somewhere. Here it is. Makes a beep, turn the ignition on. While the computer is loading up, there are two things I also want to turn off which have look to be enabled via special functions at some point in the past, and that is this one. That beep on locking and unlocking, don't like that, so I want to get rid of that. And also they've coded, or someone in the past has coded the front lights so that the side lights is actually the indicator staying on permanently instead of the actual side lights coming on. So I want to get rid of that as well and put them back to the normal white lights, which TopDown is going to help me with. TopDown works with over 130 different car manufacturers. It has 28 special functions, including DPF regeneration, airbag reset, ABS bleeding, car transport mode, and steering angle reset, to name a few. It comes with all the adapters to work on the necessary vehicles. It also has the ability to code certain control modules. It can also activate things on your car that may not have been activated at factory, but has the ability to do. So as you can see, I've got quite a lot of red modules. Most of those are going to be because the battery went flat. So usually a battery going flat stores a fault in most control modules. As you can see, we have 9 fault codes in the ECM. Again, that's probably because I had the ignition turned on whilst I had various things unplugged. There you go, like that. Look, so I'm not too worried about those. I'm worried about anything that is current, and I don't think there should be anything. So let's go read DTC. As you can see, it's a very quick system as well. Most of them are just, yeah, they're all just unplugged, open circuits. So we'll clear DTCs. Nothing about a misfire anymore, and there we go. And there you go. I think it's just going through and clearing all the codes because, let's be honest, they're all battery related. If there's any left now, then it will probably be a current fault. But hopefully we should have a clean bill of health. And there we go. Beautiful. So, beautiful. So I've got the computer here, and I'm just going to go into long code. And along here we have all our coding for the control modules. Now, I've already done a little bit of research, so I've found out that it's number 7. 28 means, I think it's like 0 to 100, 100 being really bright, 0 being not very bright. It's at 28% brightness, but we're going to go back and now change that to 0. Okay, yes. And there you go, look, it's gone off, and it's just relieved us with our nice white light from factory. So that is that done. So the indicator adjustment was done in electronic central electric, which is 09, and we want to go down to 46 for the chirp. So if we go control module, byte 10, and you can see, look, unlocking confirmation horn via remote control is ticked, so we want to untick it. So now we just need to check the work, unlock it. Brilliant. Yes, that was my fault. I didn't read it properly. I only did it for unlock, not lock. So, there we go. Sorted. So, a massive thanks to TopDown for sponsoring today's video. Now, if you want to find out more information about the PHEONIX Plus or other diagnostic equipment they do, please do click the link in my description and takes you over to their website. There we go. Oh. Hasn't come undone, so I need to investigate what went wrong there. But for anyone wanting to know how to do that, I'll just take a quick picture to see if I can show you a bit better. But basically, if you look through the grille here, you can see the bonnet cable, and what you want to do is put your pick through the little hole and get under the bonnet cable, and then just lever the pick, which pulls down on the cable, which then releases your bonnet. So even looking underneath the car, it's pretty immaculate. All tyres are on, well, pretty much brand new. 6 on the front, 5 on the back. All tyres are matching Goodyears. Yeah, it looks pretty clean under here as well for a 14-year-old car. Looks very clean down the middle. Miltech, and there's your resonated centre section. And a little bit rusty on the back, but nothing you wouldn't expect due to the age. Otherwise, in very good condition as well. So yeah, I mean, this car will obviously pass an MOT, no issues. Bushes aren't perished. Not perished there as well, they're a common problem. So yeah, there's nothing really to do now other than just, we'll change that, get that oil filter out, change the oil filter, change the engine oil. I'll clean up the bottom of this sump from where it leaked from before, put some new engine oil in and go for a drive. So that's the underside all now done, under tray back on. I've cleaned it all as well because it's a bit oily. There was also a clip missing here. So I've just replaced that and put a screw through it. So now all screws are intact and in position. So you just need to bring it down and top her up with oil. So I've just banged 5 litres of oil in, so I've just run it up for about 30 seconds. I've turned it off, so I'm going to leave that to settle so I can re-dip the oil. I think it probably takes another 1.5 litres, but I will check that on the dipstick. The only thing left to do now is just to clean up this engine bay, because obviously I shut the bonnet and I couldn't gain access to it when I was cleaning it. So there we go, looks better, still not perfect. Ideally need to get a jet wash in there again. But yeah, it looks all right. And I've just topped it back up as well. It took about 5.6 litres in total. Oh, I very nearly shut the bonnet then. I need to have a look at why the bonnet didn't shut. I'll have a look at it off camera and I'll just tell you what I did. For now, let's get it off the ramp. Oh, I need to get the Trevor out of the way, look. Bloody thing. And we'll take it on a road test. Yeah, my bad. I put it in the complete wrong hole. Easily done. Oh, we are good to go for the road test. I can't see any reason why not. Actually sounds really nice. And even got half a tank, which is probably worth more than the car. Well, I'm just going to plonk it here in the middle because it is time that I show you the final result of it, nice and clean, and just how good this car looks. Aircon works. I really hope this is alright, because I've been bigging this up now for the best part of half an hour over the 2 videos, so I really hope it does drive fine. All the gears work fine, drives in a straight line, it drives. So this is good. Gearbox does feel nice. It feels quite light for a Quattro. Doesn't feel, now if you've been watching my channel for a while, I did have an A3 3.2 VR6, exactly the same engine as this, exactly the same drivetrain and gearbox, but obviously just an A3. And they are notorious, they're not as loud as these, even standard. These have all, the R32 has always been that little bit louder. But it definitely felt more mechanical than this. This doesn't feel like it's a manual full drive, if that makes sense. It just doesn't feel as mechanical. It feels smoother, which I guess is a good thing. But no, it drives really nice. Straight line, quiet. Now we're going to go down a nice little twisty B road and proper drive it, because these cars, the V6s, they just love to be driven hard. Although, love being driven hard because that's so slow. I mean, it's not horrendous, but it is slow. It sounds a lot faster than it is, bless it. But it's fun, it sounds good. And yeah, I don't know, they feel like you can just drive them hard all the time, and that's what they want. And I guess half of that is because you have to drive them hard to kind of get the best out of them. But it's a very solid car. There's no torque, but it's fine, I'm not that bothered. Feels very solid, and no rattles or anything for a 14-year-old car. a very questionable launch there, but it definitely feels more mechanical when you're driving it harder. You can definitely feel the wearing from the four-wheel drive and the gearbox. Just feels that little bit more clunky, which is good, which is what I like. The best way to sum up this car is it still drives and feels exactly the same as what it did when it came out of the factory. Now I used to work for Volkswagen, so I worked at Volkswagen when these were being serviced all the time, at like 6 months, a year old, and this drives exactly the same as those ones did. And I guess that's the best thing about it, is you don't have to worry about turbos, you don't have to worry about, it's just a naturally aspirated engine and it's going to do what it's supposed to do. It's not laboured, it's only got 250 horsepower, so it's not going to be stressed, so it's just going to do what you want, which is the reason I bought it, because the engine not running, I knew it wouldn't be anything major, because these just don't go wrong, not in a bad way or an expensive cost way. So this is a really nice car, and I'll be honest, I'm going to sell it straight away, purely because I'm too busy to like doing all the other TVR. I've got another car, BMW, that I've got revealed as well, that I've had for 6-7 weeks. I'm not going to have time to drive this to appreciate it, and therefore what's the point of me having it? Yes, they probably are going up in value, but it's too much of a nice car just to leave sat there, so I'd rather just sell it and let someone else do what they want with it. So if you are interested in this car, let me know. It's not going to be cheap, because this is a very good example. Last time I looked on Auto Trader, I think cars similar to this were going for between 14 and 15 grand. So if you are interested, do let me know in the comments. But otherwise guys, that is the R32 done. It seems to drive absolutely perfect, it looks absolutely perfect, and therefore it is perfect. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this mini 2-part series. The next episode or next video will be on the Mark V GTI. We're going to finish that off. We're going to finish getting the TVR stripped in the following one, and then I'm going to reveal the BMW. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.